Well, thank you, Lynn, for having us. First of all, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, so my name is Lynn Harris, and I am the Managing Director of a non-government organisation, which is a social enterprise called Feart, Community Interest Company. It's a Scottish term. No Feart means we're not scared.
That's nice. That's very good. It's a very good definition of what you're building on top of all. Yeah. Very nice. Lynn, so we completed the workshop on gender-based violence. It was amazing. It was wonderful. But could you recall some challenges from your perspective that you're working with in the gender-based violence sector?
Yes, definitely. I think the main challenges that I have come across when working with gender-based violence are understanding the deep-rooted beliefs which perpetrators have. And I mean understanding, that's the key word. How these beliefs are actually embedded into their core behaviour, to the perpetrator's core behaviour, from a mix of personal and societal influences. Yeah. And then working with the perpetrator over a period of time to change those beliefs, because they believe their beliefs are facts. You know, they can't be changed. But actually, when we take them down that journey of realising that it's not facts, it's beliefs, and give them a new set of beliefs, new ideas, new alternatives around behaviour, responses to their environment and the people in their world, because they're all part of this environmental belief system.
Yeah, the belief system is where you go up from, and if you believe in a certain way, you probably cannot derate from that. Yeah. What kind of recommendations would you address to overcome these barriers? Yeah. Because I can believe belief system, it's hard to change, yes. I would say.
Challenge.
Yeah.
I think when perpetrators come to the stage where they are being convicted, they're on probation, by this time they're really, if they admit to themselves, they're very sick of this and they don't know how to change. They don't know if they can change, or they're possibly stuck in the cycle of fooling everyone. Perpetrators think that they're invisible. Okay,
yeah,
we know this. Yeah. And I think the measures that we need to overcome those challenges should involve what we do is a psychoeducational programs for individuals in group work involving education about behaviour. Looking at the background of influences around abusive behaviour, its effects on victims, and also discussions around the opposite alternative to each abuse. This method that we use actually allows participants to explore the journey to where they are and the tools to know that they can get somewhere else to change. All they need is knowledge. They just need knowledge of the opposite types of behaviour. Added to that, they need a strategy programme to understand and recover from trauma through a safe and gentle method of looking at change of perspectives, restorative justice, and inner child work. Yeah. Often these are perpetrators that have children trapped inside the adult body. Yeah. This is what we found in our work.
They found a way to be hidden, you could say. Wow, that's really interesting.
It's deep, but it's
very deep. Yeah, that would be great, but it probably takes some time before you open up.
You have to spend time,
because,
and they need to trust you, and they need to know that they're not judged. Yeah. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Well, then my last and my final question for you, Lynn, is, so now we have completed this workshop on gender-based violence. Is there any other ideas from the speakers, besides from your presentation, because that was wonderful,
thank you,
inspiring, but are there other ideas, thoughts, maybe measures or tools that you could also implement into your organization?
Yeah, I've been so inspired by everyone today. Yeah. I love all the information about evaluation. I really need to look at the evaluation side of things for our organisation. I'd love there to be a central evaluation which brings out all the results that we all need And so even if it's a European, I would love a worldwide
Yeah.
evaluation where we're all asking the same questions and we're gathering the same data. So I love that information. I also did not know about the work with paedophiles, and I know more information about that. And I really truly believe if we stop bringing down the walls and we open up the conversation, that then lays the foundation for proper recovery.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to open up the conversation.
Yes, definitely.
So I've learned so much today from the speakers. It's been wonderful. I did write that workshops like this are crucial to share these experiences and professionalism and knowledge across the world on the issue of gender-based violence as it continues the conversation, but also the action. Today, it was said today, it's good to talk, but then what do we do after? Yeah. I'm all about the action.
That's good.
So it's about sharing solutions so that we can make a change wherever we are and then share that with others to say, here, it's working for us. Do you want to do this too where you are? Yeah. And that's what I've made available on my website and on my programs, and I'm just about to write a training program so that anyone can be trained to facilitate my programs if they want.
That's good news, Lynn. That's perfect.
Thank you.
Well, Lynn, I want to thank you for your time, your effort, your energy, but also you as a person, because you're so inspiring, and I think you will
it's been a privilege.
Yeah, you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.